What's going on, everyone? Hope everybody having a good holiday, man. This is your boy Ron back with DFS Greatness. Before y'all watch this video, man, if you like the content, subscribe to my channel, hit that like page, man. I'm using Draft Dashboard, and I'm gonna show you guys how to make a good lineup, and also I'm gonna give you great picks, man. I'm not gonna construct the lineup for you guys. I'm just gonna give you guys great picks, man. The guys I feel like it's in good matchups, and just better get you a core for your lineup, man. Let's get to it, man. At the position at the shoot at the point guard position tonight, man. 10,900 on DraftKings and $100 more on Fanduel, man. James Harden, half the team is quarantining. So if you definitely want James Harden, he's definitely gonna have a lot of usage tonight. Everybody's out. So if you want to go that direction with James Harden, man, I'm going against Portland. And also another point guard that I like a lot, man, on DraftKings and FanDuel, Donovan Mitchell. He's $700 cheaper on FanDuel. First game of the season, he had only 34 fantasy points, played 30 minutes. He didn't have a good game, man, but Donovan Mitchell is a bucket, and I definitely feel like he will put up some good points and keep Utah in the game. I feel like he would do what he need to do, get the job done. Last game against Minnesota, 47 and 41. Definitely like the price tag. You want to go that direction with Donovan Mitchell. And one of my favorite plays today is Kyle Lowry, man, going against San Antonio Spurs. He $400 more on FanDuel. I like him, and I like Fred VanVleet. Fred VanVleet, he had a bad game last week. I just feel like, Fred VanVleet will step back up, have a better game. He's $400 cheap on FanDuel, so I definitely like the DraftKings price. I like him and Kyle Lowry to have a good game. They got to get a much win. They need a win because the Pelicans got in their ass last game. They took a L, so I definitely feel like having Fred VanVleet and your lineup will get the job done. Now, if I want to go cheaper for point guards, I definitely like guys like Derrick Rose. He's playing just about 28 minutes a game. He's doing pretty good, man. He's $800 cheaper on FanDuel, so definitely like the FanDuel price for Derrick Rose. You want to go look at him. He's playing good game. He's going against Cleveland, averaging 40 points going against Cleveland, so I definitely like Derrick Rose. Do not see wrong with that price tag. And another guy you want to go cheap, Markelle Fultz. I definitely like the price tag for him for $6,000. He's playing good minutes, played 26 minutes, 29 minutes last game. I definitely like the price tag for him. And if I did want to go any cheaper for point guards, you got guys coming off the bench, Jordan Clarkson. He's a walking bucket. He put up points. He's $900 cheap on FanDuel. Nothing wrong with paying them. You got George Hill tonight. A lot of people think he's going to be a sleeper play at 3,400. I think the usage will be there for him. He's $600 cheap on FanDuel if you want to go get him. A lot of other guys, like you got Kobe White, man. They got their ass kicked last week, man. If the Bulls have a better philosophy, man, they got another coach, but they got their ass kicked. So I definitely don't want to have no exposure to the Bulls at all. If I want to go down, yeah, them pretty much all my shooting point guards I like for the slate. I'm at the shooting guard position on DraftKings. It's a lot of good options. I'm at the top, man. I mentioned James Harden is point guard, shooting guard eligible. But you got guys like Devin Booker, man. He's $1,900 cheap on FanDuel. So if you want to go to FanDuel price, Booker only hit 34 fantasy points last game. I'm using a good matchup against Sacramento, fast-paced game. I feel like if you go get Devin Booker today, he will definitely get the job done. They're looking for much needed. They need to get the. They won last game, but He didn't have a lot of points. I feel like this will be a better game for him to get the job done, man. You got Bradley Beal at 9,300. He's $1,200 cheap on FanDuel. I definitely like the price tag. He played pretty good, man. Him and Westbrook chemistry looked good. They played good as a team, and I just feel like a lot of people think Westbrook's a bad teammate, but Westbrook he's a winner, man. He just want to get out there and win. He's gonna make Bradley Beal play pretty good this year. The price tag against the Magic, they beat the Heat last week, the last game. I feel like Bradley Beal would be a good price tag. I like the price tag for him at 9,300. And another guy, a shooting guard that I definitely like I mentioned, Fred VanVleet. I love the price tag for him. If you want to go any cheaper, mention Jordan Clarkson. I love the price tag for him. Terrence Ross at 4,500. I love the price tag for him, man. T-Raw, I feel like it's cheap, a value play. You can put him in your lineup. Dropped 26 fantasy points last week. He's $100 more on FanDuel, so I definitely like the DraftKings price. Do not see wrong with playing that guy. And then you got guys like stepping up, Buddy Hill, 7,100, $1,500 more on FanDuel going against the Phoenix Suns. If you want to be different, Buddy Hill, I love the price tag for Buddy Hill. I know I see wrong with it. Yeah, that's pretty much the shooting guards tonight, man. It's not really good options out there, but I mentioned Bradley Beal, Devin Book, and just a lot of value guys like T. Ross. Definitely want to put him in your lineup. Just be a little bit different. You got to be different, man. Take these tournaments down. And that guy is 6,600. I didn't really mention him as R.J. Barrett, man. This guy is on another level, man. He played pretty good last game, man. Got the job done. If you want to go, definitely have some R.J. Barrett exposure. I like the price tag for him. And then if I go up, let's go hit the small forward position. Also, you got at the small forward position, at the top of the line, you got Ben Simmons. He's $100 cheap on FanDuel. Last 3 games, he's averaging 42 fantasy points a game, man. It's a wait and see approach with how these guys gonna gel as a team, but they look pretty good last game. And if I want to spend up, man, DeMar DeRozan, he's $300 more on FanDuel. I love the price tag for him. I just feel like DeMar DeRozan going against his old team. Facts. Every time he go against his old team, man, he put up points. Averaging 40 points going against his old team. Definitely like the price tag for DeMar DeRozan. I feel like he would come out and play against his old team, man, because he took it personal how everything went down. And another guy like Bogdan, he's 5,900. He's $1,200 cheap on FanDuel if I like the FanDuel price. But this guy's putting up points, man. I definitely like the price tag for him tonight. I think he's in a real good matchup. You don't see wrong playing him for the Jazz. And also, guys, you can look at OG Ovinobi. Definitely like the price tag 5,400. He's playing just around 30 minutes a game. Mentioned earlier T. Ross, man. If he played Josh Jackson last game, man, this guy, man, he balled out last week, man. I wouldn't expect him to play. He played pretty good for Detroit. He came with the second unit and everything, averaging just around 32 fantasy points a game, man. He's a bucket, man. This guy was a lottery pick. You know, he's been jumping teams, so I definitely like him for a cheap play to go with. And Mikhail Bridges, man, he's 6,100. I like the price tag for him. He's another scorer because you got to have we got him, Chris Paul, Devin Booker, and Aiden. This guy coming in the game and put up points. He's $800 cheap on FanDuel. I like the price tag for him. I don't see wrong playing this guy. I did a prop bet on Jeremiah Grant last game. He didn't hit it. You know, he got paid a lot of money this offseason. I definitely want to put him in a lineup for a sleeper play. He's starting, so he's definitely getting real good minutes. I'm at the power forward position. Sabonis, man, at 8,500. He's one of my favorite power forwards of the slate. I love him. I love the matchup going against Chicago. What happened in Chicago last week, the other day against Atlanta, they got tore up, and he dropped 58 fantasy points. Sabonis against the Knicks the other game. So I definitely like Sabonis, one of my favorites power forwards of the slate. And Siakam, man, I feel like going against Toronto, it's a much-needed win. They got to win, man. They got beat last game against the Pelicans. I feel like Siakam will come back and put up good numbers. Last 3 games going against the Spurs, averaging 40 fantasy points. And if another guy you want to look into, man, Al Horford, 6,100. First game going against Charlotte, weak interior. I feel like he'll have a good game, man. Off the bench, 6,000, you got Carmelo Anthony. He's averaging 28.2 fantasy points a game, man. He played 24 minutes last game. He's $1,300 cheap on FanDuel. Like the price tag for Melo. If I want to go that direction, man, for somebody second unit, come off the bench and play pretty good, man. And keep an eye at 6,800, Larry Nance Jr. I definitely want to have some exposure to him. Last game, he erupted for 52 fantasy points. He's $200 more on FanDuel, so I definitely like the price tag on FanDuel compared to Draftkings. Yeah, man, them are pretty much the plays I do definitely want to have some exposure to tonight. Do not see why I'm playing those guys. At 6,700, you always go get guys like Tobias Harris. He was really terrible last game, but against New York, I feel like Tobias Harris can pick it back up and have a better scoring game. I'm at the center position. You want to look at guys, the big top of the line, man. You got Joel Embiid. He dropped 52 fantasy points last game against New York. I feel like he can explode. He's averaging 57 points against New York. Nobody feel like be able to stop him tonight. And you got guys like Drummond. I definitely like 9,200 for Drummond. He's $800 cheap on FanDuel, so the FanDuel price tag is good. Revenge game going against his old team, Detroit. I feel like he can put up some good numbers. I mentioned earlier, Sabonis, power forward, center eligible. You want to go Sabonis. I like the price tag for him, man. I just feel like he's going to dominate the paint. I'm missing all the good options out there, man. You want to go with, you can always look at Miles Turner, man. He's a sneaky play, man. I always like to play him. He's $800 more on FanDuel. He always put up, he got games, man. He could be terrible, and in some games he can drop a 45, 50 piece. And one of my favorite plays tonight is Christian Woods. A lot of people going to be out tonight, man. He got good payday this offseason going against Portland. I feel like he would dominate them in the paint. He's $800 more on FanDuel. I definitely like the price tag. He's $5,900. It's too cheap for a guy definitely going to be playing 30-plus minutes tonight. And I didn't know Mason Plumlee, man, was going to be a good starter, man. Mason Plumlee, price tag, $4,800. I feel like it's too cheap for somebody that's playing over 30 minutes a game. $4,800 is cheap right now. He's not going to be $4,800 for long, so if you want to plug him in, I definitely like the price tag for him. And yeah, man, if you want to look at other guys, you got Derek Favors. I like the price tag for him at $4,100. I feel like it's a real good price tag for Derek Favors. He's averaging just around 23 fantasy points a game. I like the price tag going against Minnesota. It's $4,100. Just a guy that you can construct your lineup with. Do not see wrong with playing him. And you want to go look at bench players, 4,000. Hassan Whiteside, he's not starting no more, but just a value play you can put in your lineup. And also, man, JaVale McGee, man, he wasn't checked in the food, man. He put 27 fantasy points last game. He's now $100 more on FanDuel. So a cheap DraftKings play right here, JaVale McGee. Yeah, man, these are my plays and my player pool. I gave you guys great plays I like, and I feel like these guys in great matchups. And if you like the page, you like the content, follow my page. You can follow me on Twitter at DFS Greatness on Twitter. And also, you can like the page. Just hit your comment section, hit your play per play. If you got some questions, anything you want me to answer, hit me up, and I will get back to you. Until next time, this is your boy Romek of DFS Greatness. Betting video for NBA is dropping pretty soon, man. Just content. I'm trying to keep much content.